In what was supposed to be a moment of global spectacle and unity, Prince Harry found himself in the eye of a storm during the halftime show at Super Bowl 59 in 2025, where he joined Kendrick Lamar on stage. The event, held at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, turned into a display of public disdain as Harry was met with boos and heckles from the crowd, a reaction that many attribute not just to his recent actions but also to the polarizing figure of his wife, Meghan Markle, whose absence from the event spoke volumes. Markle, known for her contentious relationship with the British public and the royal family, has inadvertently cast a shadow over Harry's public appearances, with her controversial decisions and public statements fueling the fire of public discontent. The halftime show, headlined by Kendrick Lamar, was eagerly anticipated, but the inclusion of Prince Harry as a collaborator added an unexpected twist. As Lamar performed hits like Not Like Us, the crowd's cheers turned into jeers when Harry appeared, a clear sign of the public's sentiment towards the Duke of Sussex. This reaction wasn't just about Harry, it was a direct reflection of the broader public's frustration with Meghan Markle's influence and actions since stepping back from royal duties. Despite her absence, Meghan's impact was palpable. Her decisions to engage in politics, her public criticisms of the royal family, and her highly publicized lifestyle in California have not endeared her to many, especially those who feel she has leveraged her royal status for personal gain. The booing of Harry wasn't just a moment of sports entertainment, it was a loud statement on the public's perception of the Sussexes' post-royal life. Meghan's choice to not attend the Super Bowl, an event watched by millions worldwide, was interpreted by some as a strategic move to avoid further backlash. Her last public appearances had been fraught with controversy, from her comments on global issues which many saw as out of touch or self-serving, to her commercial ventures which seemed to capitalize on her royal title. Her absence at such a high-profile event was seen by critics as an acknowledgement of her divisive presence in the public eye, choosing instead to let Harry face the crowd's wrath alone. Further fueling the controversy, Meghan's recent forays into politics have stirred a mix of admiration and scorn. Her outspokenness on various issues, from women's rights to racial equality, has been both praised and criticized. While some appreciate her use of her platform for advocacy, others, including traditional royalists and even some of her former supporters, argue that she steps too far outside the apolitical role expected of someone still associated with the monarchy, even in name only. This political involvement, particularly her endorsements and public statements, have been seen as an attempt to redefine her public image away from the scandals and into a more woke persona, which has not sat well with everyone. The backlash against Harry during the Super Bowl halftime show also highlights the couple's commercial endeavors. Meghan's launch of various products, from luxury lifestyle brands to wellness apps, has been met with skepticism about the authenticity of these ventures in relation to her royal status. Critics argue that the Sussexes are monetizing their titles in a way that feels exploitative, especially given their previous criticisms of the royal family's structure and practices. This has led to a perception that their actions are more about personal branding than public service, a stark contrast to the image they projected when they first joined forces in marriage. Moreover, the couple's documentary series and books have been dissected for what many see as a continued narrative of victimhood, with Meghan often at the forefront of these narratives. While they have their defenders who see these projects as necessary to tell their side of the story, the repeated public discussions of their grievances with the royal family have arguably worn thin on public patience. This was particularly evident at the Super Bowl, where the crowd's reaction to Harry was not merely about his personal actions, but was a collective response to the Sussexes' perceived exploitation of their royal heritage for personal gain. The contrast between Harry's booing and Meghan's strategic absence paints a picture of a couple still navigating their place in the public eye post-royalty. While Harry faces the immediate brunt of public sentiment, Meghan's actions and absence continue to shape public opinion. Her choice to step back from such a high-visibility event might have saved her from direct public critique at that moment, but it also underscores the ongoing narrative of her being a polarizing figure whose influence on Harry's public reception cannot be underestimated. In conclusion, the Super Bowl 2025 halftime show was more than just a sports entertainment event. It was a microcosm of the ongoing public dialogue about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. The booing of Harry while collaborating with Kendrick Lamar was not just about him but was a manifestation of the complex, often contentious, relationship the public has with the Sussexes, particularly with Meghan Markle. Her absence, strategic or not, did little to quell the storm that has been brewing around their public image, highlighting the challenges they face in reconciling their past with their present and future public personas.